Hello and welcome to Solar for America Ice at San Jose. My name is Andrew Equisado and I'm excited to bring you this Black Dog hockey presentation of the 15th Annual Girls and Women's MLK Tournament. Today we have a Division 17AA matchup between the Anaheim Lady Ducks 14 and the San Jose Junior Sharks Girls 16AA. How's it going this evening? I got a little hyped up and excited by that real big fish over the in-rink PA.
Nah, that was a pretty good intro. I'm not gonna lie, it was neat. I mean, the music here sometimes it's a little weird. They go from some Slipknot to some Zed.
Yeah, EDM to metal definitely happens here.
Yeah, and then some Beethoven's Fifth. it's kind of a different vibe every couple minutes.
I didn't think I would ever hear ska here, which is I'm okay with because I think I've seen Real Big Fish maybe 5-6 times in concert.
See,
a little bit of a fan.
It's a little more than a little bit.
Yeah, quite a few shows. They play Santa Cruz quite often. But anyway, we are here at Solar for America Ice in San Jose, and this matchup is underway. Once again, these are the Anaheim Lady Ducks in the black and white jerseys versus the San Jose Junior Sharks girls in the white and teal. If you know about anything about these major teams, this is definitely a rivalry between these two different squads we have here. Right now we have a Sharks player, number 4, trying to set it on in. And for the Sharks, that was Samantha Disher.
With a last name like that, she's got to be leading the team in assists.
I'm sure she's heard it all in terms of this hockey game.
I couldn't resist.
I can guarantee you, like, she dished it in, it's going to happen. Can't not happen. The star we were just talking about, Disher, right here at the near side boards, trying to fight for the puck. That is picked up by the Anaheim Lady Ducks. That was picked up by number 25, Sophia Niemla. Duck-to-duck pass. Flew across the blue line. And that was picked off by Jessie Ahrens. And that was forked in by, I believe that was number 25, Janice Kofolk. Now the Ducks chasing for it. The Sharks pick it up behind their own net. The fierceness of these poke checks. Nice shot on goal. Now the Ducks are racing for it. Sharks go for a line change. Ducks send it in. And that is picked up by Sarah Hurst for the Lady Ducks. Sharks looking where to go for it. Get brought up right in front of the scorekeeper's box. And the Ducks retain. Once again, that is Hurst with it. And let's see what the call is. All right, we resume play in the Shark zone. Sharks cover it up again. Definitely a safe maneuver. Ducks pick it up, try to send it around the boards, unable to. Sharks intercept it. lot of players fighting for it on the far side. It just squeezes out in possession of the Lady Ducks. Now the Sharks with it again. Almost a check and right in front of the Sharks bench. Not quite. Hurst calling for it. Hurst then goes for a line change. Once again for the Sharks. Sharks number 4, Amanda Kwan. Got it into the right zone. Shot on goal by Disher. And now the Ducks back with it. Stick maneuver. Thwarted. Now is number 91 for the Lady Ducks. That is Charlie DeVries. Now the Sharks looking for where to go. They just send it up. Both teams go for a line change. Number 10 for the Ducks. Claire Gontus. Tape-to-tape pass by the Ducks. The Sharks fighting to get it out of their zone. A couple of players trying to get the puck in, unable to. Fought with too many sticks. It looked like a 2-on-3. Now fighting at the bottom of the center ice here. And a shot on goal blocked by a Sharks player using their chest effectively as a blocking unit. Once again fighting for it on that far side corner. Looks like it just got a little weird there. Wasn't able to get the shot on goal to be perfectly straight. And it looks like the puck is going to go down and not called for icing. Nice shot on goal by number 7 for the Sharks. That was Jesse Ahrens. Put on the afterburners, got where it needed to be. Nice shot. Passed back to Ahrens. Then checked away by the Lady Ducks. Fighting for it over on the near side corner. Hurst picks it up for the Ducks and poked away by a Sharks player. We have a stoppage of play right now. And back with it in center ice are the Sharks. Sharks got hit a little hard there on the top of the board, but didn't look too intentional, so it was okay. Lady Ducks send it over to the center. Now the Lady Ducks with it. Lady Ducks trying to get out of their zone, but they're being poke-checked away by the Sharks. The Sharks in the near side corner. Unable to make anything of it right there. Net goes off its moorings. Fixed back up by the referee. Seven minutes still left on the scoreboard. Currently a 0-0 game. Quite a few shots on goal. Not too many just yet. But I think the standout one so far has been by Jesse Aarons on that breakaway. Ducks trying to send it over. No, the Ducks with it. Number 10 looking for a high angle shot. Unable to make that happen. Number 10, that was Claire Gonchus. Kept into the bottom of the point. Lady Ducks sent it in. And weren't able to fully get it. But the goalie taps away the player's skate. Nothing too bad, just as a small precaution. Face-off is over. Picked up and chipped into the Duck zone. The goalie said it was fine, but they still called it off for icing. Face-off in the far side. The Shark zone. Sharks chip it away. Lady Ducks make sure it stays in their offensive zone. Ducks being bullied over by the ref. They said it was okay, but it looks like the ref is going to be calling a penalty. And it looks like one of the Sharks, I should say, is going to be hitting the box for 2 minutes. And that was a body check by Areola. So she'll be sitting in the box for 2 minutes. A little bit of a back check there. Some of the fans not too pleasant with that. The Sharks with it. Send it out. So what you were saying earlier, Nick, about how the icing rules changed. So it looks like they're just trying to dish it to the center boards just so it doesn't reach all the way for icing, but still gives them a little break that they need.
Right. I think the goal is now just a shift change.
Yeah.
And just maybe toss it to the opposite side, maybe bank it off. Probably what they're aiming for is actually the goalie. That would probably be the best thing. Just try and chip it to the goalie real quick.
Yeah, because they're not going to touch it.
Right, and I've seen a lot of that. It looks like more of the times they're just walking up and chipping right to the goalie instead of chipping into the corner.
Yeah. And looks like that might go for icing. No, referee called it off. I think he saw enough hustle in them. Lady Ducks with it. Trying to pass it over, but got walled out by number 4 of the Sharks. That was Samantha Disher once again. Sharks chipping in. Picked up by the Lady Ducks. Lady Ducks caught a little off axis there. Also, the Lady Ducks tried to send it into their zone, but it got caught into the jersey of one of the Sharks players. Sent in almost successfully. Lady Ducks intercept. They tried to send it over, but the puck wobbled a little too much. And the Sharks able to send that the length of the ice. Lady Ducks try to make one more offensive power play opportunity. And they send it around the net, and now both teams are at even strength. Now that power play didn't look too offensive. Looked like the game pretty much kind of stayed the course thus far.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth in the neutral zone.
Lady Ducks, nice pass, nice receive. Sent right over. Lady Ducks number 18 tries to take that over to the net. That's Trinity Antonio. Now the Sharks trying to find a way to get it out. It looks like that is clear. Number 7 for the Sharks is trying to pick that up, Jesse Aarons. Met with a little bit of a check from a couple of other players. Now the Sharks, number 86, is trying to pick that up. And that's Monahil Rizivi. And Ducks try to set it in, and it looks like that one over there is good. Let's see who that will be going to. I am provisionally going to say that is going to go to number 5, Sarah Hurst. Hurst with an assist by Ito and Bagshaw. Yeah, it was Hurst. Yeah. Just confirming with a couple of the fans here who are wondering who made that goal. And once again, we can confirm that was Sarah Hurst. Another shot on net, a little wide. Goalie wasn't able to hit that corner. Luckily for her, no one else was there. And there's another one from the far side over there. Back-to-back goals. And that will give the Ducks a 2-0 lead. Fantastic job. That 2 minutes cannot be over soon enough for the Sharks so they can regroup. That goal was by Ito with an assist by Hurst and Kwan. .2:11 still left on the clock in this first period. And they were able to do back-to-back goals within just a few seconds. And it looks like they're attempting it again. Keeping the zone. Sent to the top of the blue line. Chipped in. Loudly blocked off the blocker. Shark stick was met with the stick of a Lady Ducks player. Being brought in by number 83. Number 83 for the Sharks. Once again, that is Isabel Areola. We'll find out what that is in a second. Looks like it could have been too many men. No penalty on that one, so they're just going to call that off. Actually, probably offsides.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, because they were making a lot of headway really quick. And that blue line creeps up on you. Shot on goal. Quick little fan. That was by number 4, Kwan. .122 left in this first period. A lot of twos on that board right now. 122, 2 goals scored for the Lady Ducks. Lady Ducks once again. Nice shot right off the faceoff. Another shot on goal. Rebound opportunity there, but no Lady Duck to find it. And there goes another shot. There's shots going around plenty. Now the Lady Sharks, or Sharks girls, I should say, trying to take care of it. Lady Ducks bouncing it around. One more attempt here. Number 18 backhands it to number 6, but it's met with a defender's stick. Lady Ducks one more time. Just under 30 seconds now. Sharks in possession. Sharks dish it in. Looks like it's picked up by the Lady Ducks. Try to send it out. Send it up and wide. Now just general fighting for it. Maybe one more shot on net if they're lucky. Lady Ducks try to send it in. And nice quick attempt to try to end that first period. But that period was led by the Lady Ducks 14 squad over the San Jose Sharks 16 squad, 2-0. Want to thank you for watching the 15th annual Girls and Women's MLK Tournament on Black Dog Hockey. We are proud to be a growing leader in West Coast coverage of youth, high school, collegiate, and junior hockey. All of our live broadcasts are available on DVD and on demand. Please visit BDE Hockey for more information. A little update for you here. We do have 12 saves for the San Jose Sharks, 13 saves I should say, currently at the end of the first, and 7 for the Lady Ducks. Let's see if the San Jose Shark junior girls can rally a comeback here in the second period. We'll be back with you in just a few moments for second period here at Solar for America Ice. All right, we're going to be starting up this second period in just a few moments now. Once again, the Lady Ducks do have 2 goals, and their goal scorers are Sarah Hurst and Ito Bagshaw. Start of the game, the goalie for the Sharks poked that away, almost snipes the referee in the head. Nice presence of mind to duck the puck. Both teams fighting for it in the near side. Looks like Katie Cox was fighting for that over there for the Lady Ducks. And it looks like that little break kind of renewed the speed and fight for both of these teams. Hurst with a nice wraparound attempt. Or a spin maneuver. Lady Ducks get it out of their zone. Sharks try to fight for it over here. Here's Kwan. And Zimmerman. Two Ducks are fighting for it over on the near side. Antonio chasing after it, number 18 for the Lady Ducks. And that is kept in by number 4, Kwan. Centering feed, unable to corral that. And too many Sharks in front of the net, able to get that out easily. Ducks able to get that away. Sharks go for a line change. Now the Lady Ducks with it. Lady Ducks try to send it over. Sharks say no thank you. And it looks like it's offsides. Looks like the Lady Ducks are able to grab that. Looks like she was trying to do a drop pass, but no one was home. Shark to Shark. Shark sends it in. Blocked off the leg of Lady Duck. Puck is skating around on its own free will. Lady Ducks, a little bit of a stretch pass there. Lady Ducks are able to send it in. Unable to pass it back to anybody available. Through the legs of the Lady Ducks right there. I believe that was Ito. Excuse me, that was Cox. The Sharks able to chase it after. He sent it up. A little bit of a scuffle, but it falls out of the goalie's hand. And now we have a 2-on-3 opportunity here. Too many Sharks. Oh my. That puck was on the inside of the net, but it bounced off the inside of the top bar, far side shelf. That was incredible. That was ridiculous. That may be one of the coolest things I've seen today.
That was a crazy angle, too. If you're not even talking about the angle that it was at, or that the shot was taken at.
There was speed. It was opposite angle. It was
sniped.
It was
Just
sniped.
didn't go in. It was everything that a top play should be. An ESPN #1, just without the goal.
Yeah. I feel like it may have grazed the net. Unfortunately, maybe the wrong side of the net. But any side of the net that doesn't get you a point on that scoreboard has to be the wrong side of the net. Or at least the least desirable side. So the net goes off its moorings. The goalie with a great stick chucked it away with the quickness. Sharks try to send it over. The Lady Ducks use their entire body to block that. Lady Ducks are trying to recoup here. Gets caught. The taller player gets caught over the shorter player, and then they both fumble. Lady Ducks get it around the board, intercepted by the Sharks. Sharks trying to find out what to do with it. Goalie's in the danger zone right there. Sharks try to send it in. Somebody called for a check, but it was more so a momentum shift right there. It was either you push the opponent away or both of you will be sitting on the ice. Rough scoring attempt right there. 1-on-2. The Sharks are able to poke that away. Centering feed a little too wide. Picked up by the line change. Sent in just wide to the left. It was at the crease. Sharks recover. Goalie covering that crease as hard as they can. Definitely the head on the swivel. Great technique by the Sharks goalie. Puck hits the bench of the Lady Ducks. And it looks like the Lady Duck over there was trying to battle for it, but knew it was going to make its way around anyway, so let that happen and try to counteract that. Lady Ducks being pressured in their own zone. Send it over, but nobody was quite ready for it. So Lady Ducks chase as far as they can, followed by the Sharks. We'll reconvene this action over in the Lady Duck zone. Lady Ducks pick it up behind their own net. Try to pass it over. Swooped up by the Sharks. And just fighting for it over here on the near side boards. Unable to see because of the angle. But we do have one of the better seats in the house. You are able to see quite a bit here on the center rink here at Solar for America Ice. Lady Ducks able to pass over to each other. Once again, it didn't look like they were ready for that leftover dish pass. Lady Ducks still with it. Intercepted by the Sharks, sent in and easily gloved up by the Lady Ducks goalie. Still no scores in the second period just yet. Still 8:19 to go. Ducks pass back to themselves using the boards. Sharks try to set it up over the top bar. You'd hear that ding. The top bar is technically the best defensive player of this game so far. That is completely a lie. It is just a joke because both goalies are doing fantastic. 13 goals shot, or 13 saves for the Lady Sharks. Sharks girls, and 7 for the Lady Ducks. Long trying to pick it up, sends it over their own teammate. Shot on goal, just goes right behind the net. Sharks unable to pick that up in their own zone. Lady Ducks are fighting for it. Passed over. Center of the blue line. Poked away by number 57 of the Sharks girls team. That's Nicole Halegas. It's been a pretty even second period.
Both teams have had good chances, had great shots. I mean, some absolute snipes that just didn't go in, both off the crossbar.
They got to make that crossbar thinner.
That's going to be the new rule.
There it is, yeah.
They want more action. There you go.
Hologram crossbars. Make it happen, hockey. I have noticed maybe we have a little bit of a commentator's curse when we're both like, hey, the game is pretty even. Usually after that or the midway point of the game or the period, that's usually when like the primary goal scoring has been happening the last 2 games at least.
Yeah, it's that commentator's curse, man. It's for real. We don't like to talk about it too much around here, but
it's kind of like a certain club that I'm not allowed to talk about anymore.
It's just taboo.
Yeah.
It's a little taboo around here.
We all know about it, but the less you say, the better.
Let's just stick to that.
Well, we could see what we're talking about if it's actually true or not in this last 6 minutes here in the second period. Big opportunity for the Lady Ducks. Don't think she saw it. She was trying to get back into her defensive zone, but definitely could have been a great power play, or offensive play. And chipped in by the Sharks. Wraparound attempt. Went a little wide, got the rebound, and that puts the Sharks on board. What did we just say? Commentator's curse right there. Now the game will pick up.
I was just going to say, I'm not trying to say anything, but yeah.
You can neither confirm nor deny what I said, but you are nodding your head. I got it. For those who don't know, yeah. The D playing the song "The Heat Is On" because we are within 1 point of having a tie game right here. Second period with 5:50 up on the board. That score is going to go to Jesse Aarons, who we've heard about a couple times this game so far already. And that assist is going to go to number 83, Isabel Areola. Sharks trying to make this an even game before we hit the third period. And the Ducks are doing their hardest to contest that. Sharks are able to send it over. There are a lot of players, a lot of fans here in support of the Sharks. Obviously a hometown team. But you know, Anaheim's not too far. People in the crowd are calling for a couple of different penalties. Interference checking, but doesn't look like anything's going to happen so far. Looks like we're all clear and good to go. Picked up by the Ducks. Ducks send it high and far over to the far side. Ref said it was okay. So the Ducks now with it. Swooped up by the Sharks. Sharks had a little bit of an opportunity there. A little bit of a weird angle. Sharks with it. Fires away. Maybe the loudest shot we've heard thus far in this game. But just a little wide. That was number 7, Jesse Aarons, with that massive slapper a second ago. And here we go. Aarons once again fighting for it. Aarons tries to set it up, not be selfish, but met with the skate of Lady Duck. Now the Sharks with it. Sharks try to keep, just wobbles wide. It's on that thin side where it was just rolling away a little awkwardly. Sharks send it in. Could counter as a shot on goal. Sharks with it now. Center it. Lady Ducks pick it up. See exactly what they're going for. Lady Ducks with it now. Off the boards. Passes over to themselves. There's only 3 people offensively in the zone currently. And it looks like there was a little bit of a trip. Not by the netminder, but by the net itself.
Well, the netminder and the Ducks player collided. As the goaltender came out to poke it into the corner, she was going back into the net and they collided pretty hard.
It looks like she's okay. But once again, that net becoming the secret extra player for both teams. Doing some physical and mental damage. Kind of a blatant check right there. But it looks like the refs were too busy looking at the action, weren't able to make any judgments off that. Puck hits a couple of players' face masks. But the Ducks are ready to intercept. Ducks pick it up behind their own net. Have some speed. Shark says no. That was number 4 for the San Jose Sharks. Once again, Disher. Lady Ducks with it now. Tried to send it in. Wasn't able to get all of it there. Same thing back at it with the Sharks. The Sharks goalie is ready and in position to block that. Big shot opportunity. Unable to make that. That was wide to the right. Puck bouncing back and forth from behind the net, side of the net. Unable to make anything happen there. Back through center ice. And we'll have a call for icing. Pretty solid game we have going on here so far. Referee with the puck drop. Dished backwards by the Lady Ducks. Great attempt. Kick save. Blocker side. Both teams racing for it. Still battling for it, but looks like it's in possession of the Ducks. Both of these teams able to put on the Jets when they really need to. Sharks pick it up. Back pass around the side. Caught by the Lady Ducks. Sharks with it. 2-on-2 in the far side. One of the Sharks players lost her stick. And here we go. We have a great shot opportunity, but bounces off the stick and up into the net. So we're going to have to call that down and reconvene in just a moment. Currently 22 saves for the Sharks, 14 for the Lady Ducks. Sharks with it. Little dangerous to lead that in front of your crease. Fighting for it on the near side. Chipped back in. Attempted to chip out by Long. Intercepted by Lady Ducks. Ducks don't really have anywhere to go with that. So the Ducks reconvene in center ice. Playing monkey in the middle with the puck almost. There is some pretty great passing happening between both of these teams right now. The Lady Ducks are just doing just slight little bit better. No shot opportunities there. Sent just up in front, but nobody able to wrangle it in. It would have been a second for Hurst. Sharks with it. Bounced off the Lady Duck player, and that is going to be it for our second period. We had one scoring opportunity there, and that was by the San Jose Sharks. So we'll see what happens in this third and final period. Before we get to that, we would like to thank our partner, Time to Score Incorporated, for providing the data necessary to power the dynamic scoreboard module displayed at the top of your screen. The TTS system can easily be integrated at any facility. If you want some more information, please visit www.timetoscore.com. Time to Score has been pretty fantastic, actually. It shows us the rosters, who got what shots, who's assisting. It's been a great tool here in most of these tournaments that we have had here at Solar for America Ice over the last couple years. Also, I'd personally like to say thank you to our web support team, who does their best to try to make sure you're able to connect your accounts to our Black Dog servers. They work tirelessly to make sure that your experience is as best as possible. They help keep our network going. So thank you so much to our web assistants. If you ever need help or have a family member that needs any assistance, please make sure to hit that assist button. Available on most of our pages. You'll be met with a chat box and you could ask them for help. They do a great job. Speaking of doing a great job, both of these teams are doing a fantastic job. It's only a 1-point deficit for the Sharks. The Lady Ducks are a 14 squad, whereas San Jose is a 16 squad. And the Lady Ducks are winning so far. Starting up this third and final period. Once again, an update on our scores. 2 points on the board for the Lady Ducks and 1 for the Sharks. Both teams have been flip-flopped back into their original positions. Lady Ducks on your right side of your screen and the Sharks to your left. Shot opportunity. Unable to make it happen. It's being brought up with some speed by the Lady Ducks by number 91. It's Charlie DeVry. Passed over to the center. Nobody there. A little far out of the zone for that. Waited for all the players to come on and stick from the Sharks. Gets a little squirrely. Sent out of her hand. Lady Ducks with it in their zone. Passing it out to Antonio. Picked up by the Sharks. Sharks looking for any opportunity they can. But this Lady Ducks team is doing a great job of providing offensive pressure. With that said, though, the Sharks are the only ones that did score in that last period. So hopefully they can use that momentum to keep that going. Lady Ducks with a shot. Gloved by the goalie. Goalie doesn't want to delay the game, so just drops it down to her teammate. And Lady Ducks now. Still in their offensive zone. Nice little chip, and once again, the crossbar. And the puck goes into the bench. That is at least the third time that red bar has become an issue. Back to the action. Sharks send it up. Picked off by the Lady Ducks. That's number 51, Rebecca Aid. Lady Ducks with it now. Got to turn around because they had somebody hot on their heels. Lady Ducks looking everywhere possible. Goalie. And the Sharks try to pick it up. Please enjoy the view of our buckets here we have at Solar for America Ice. And those are for people to come in that want to learn how to skate and don't really have the ability to. They have a little support system. I thought they were funny the first time I saw them, but they're a pretty good idea, actually. Now the Lady Ducks coming up with some speed. Anybody there? Single-handed opportunity, but it got sent in. She kind of pushed the goalie out and forced her body in and kind of just like hooked around herself. Very impressive. Lady Ducks now 3-1. That looks like it's going to be a second goal for Ito Bagshaw. There are two of the Ito Bagshaw players playing on this team, so let's double check and make sure. And guess what? One of them each of them both now have one goal. So congratulations to the Ito Bagshaw family. Both of your daughters got goals in this game. I can only imagine how competitive that would be. A hockey household, like we were in the tournament, how many goals did you get? Lady Sharks with a great save. At first, she didn't know if she had caught it. Dramatic pause for a moment, and then, lo and behold, did not see net, other than the webbing of her glove. Three to one here. And one of the Lady Ducks players called for it. Great goal, and this time the red bar actually helped. That was number 7 of the San Jose Sharks, Jessie Ahrens, with her second goal. She has been on fire. She's been very quick. She's a little bit of a smaller player, so she's able to squeeze in through there, hit the turbo button, and get in there where she needs to be. It's always pretty cool whenever you're able to put up a single goal and have no assists, because it's like, that was all me. And Jessie Ahrens is able to say that on her second goal with that little bit of a breakaway she had. Lady Ducks not to be outdone. Once again, here comes Ahrens. A little too much pressure there. I think she may have lost a little bit of the energy in her legs on that last drive. Puck sent up off the boards by the Lady Ducks. Pass back and forth. Picked up by Disher. Hurst trying to pick it up for the Ducks. Sent in by Zimmerman. Both teams fighting for it on the far side. Picked up by the Ducks. Ducks able to bring it into center ice. Being brought in by number 7. Really high, weird angle. Being blocked on. Sent in. Tried to grab it, but it one too many stick touches. Brought back in. Offsides, definitely. There were 2 other players. But number 7, Leah Coley right there. Trying to put herself on the board. Nice hustle, definitely. Back in his center ice are the Ducks. Just under 10 minutes now. Shot on goal, blocked by a stick. The Sharks 2-on-2 tries to send it over to the center. Sent up high, over to the far side. Lady Ducks bring it back in. Trying to find where to go. Bring up another offensive player. Tries to do a nice stick maneuver, unable to complete that. And the Sharks try to send it down south to another player, unable to. Lady Ducks send it back up off the referee, who did not even attempt to move. Now the Sharks with it, deliberating where to go, tried to hit between the legs, unable to. Ducks were able to see that and take care of that before it became an issue. Some of the parents here assume that the refs don't exist. Which is a little weird because I don't know who would be calling these offsides then. Sharks with it now being poked away by the Ducks. And the Ducks try to make a scoring opportunity, and there it is. Through quite a few players. That looks like that would be number 10. That goes to Claire Gontus. That makes that a 4-2 for the Lady Ducks. Confirming that did go to Claire Gontus. So Lady Ducks with 2 points above the Sharks here with 7:35 to go. Hits the blue line and then successively hits the center red line mark. Picked up by Sophia Namila and then dished down to another player. And looks like we're going to have a stoppage of play over there, on the far side. Lady Ducks try with another opportunity. Hits the back wall. Off the boards, picked up by the Ducks. Bottom of the point. Sent it in slightly. And that is smothered by the Sharks goalie. Sharks with it. Sharks try to send it across. Once again, we've been having quite a few of these little scuffles over in that far side corner. It's been a hotbed for that area. And the Sharks do need to come back in this just over 6 minutes. Here's our opportunity. Oh, man. Hits that red post once again. Not as sniped as some of these other shots, but inches away. Nice pass in over to Lawrence off the boards. Hurst grabs that. Sharks send it back in. There we go. Leah Coley trying to make something happen with it. And it looks like the Sharks' primary goal scorer is waiting in the mouth, Jessie Aarons, to try to give herself a hat trick. Not if the Sharks or the Ducks have anything to say about it. The shot, but the puck didn't actually leave the stick because the stick was met with another player's stick and unable to make contact. See that plexiglass take that big hit just a moment ago. Antonio with it. Antonio bounces it off. Glove down. Once again, the Ducks looking for what to do. Zimmerman facing Antonio down here on the near side. Ducks try to send it over, gets bounced off the blocker, gets dropped down. Nice attempt by the Lady Ducks. Gontu's trying to go for another one, gets sent just over the top bar. Sharks again with it. Looking a little scary for them. Luckily, they're able to get it out. Now the Lady Ducks able to send it in. Off blocker. Sticked away by the goalie. And the Ducks with it now. Ducks over to the Sharks. They're going to call it safe. Sharks try to backhand it. Looked like that was Zimmerman. And the Ducks with another attempt. Single-handed attempt. The player that shot that in, they really liked the hustle where they tried to go around the other backside of the net, knowing if it did get fumbled around that they could make their own rebound. But that play got called down before that was able to happen. 3:28 left here in the third for this 17AA matchup. Currently 29 saves for the Sharks girls and 16 for the Anaheim Lady Ducks. DJ didn't even have enough time to switch the song between stoppages. Lady Ducks try to send it up. Up and into the net, that is. Unable to. Big hip check. The ref was not happy. I mean, the coach for the Sharks is not too happy about that. But it wasn't fully like a check, though. It was just like a hip movement that knocked the other player over. Now the Lady Ducks trying to keep it on the sticks of their team, but not able to, gets sent into the bench of the San Jose Sharks. So this Lady Ducks team has shared all 4 of their goals, where most of these goals for the San Jose Sharks girls have came by one player. But that doesn't mean the rest of the team hasn't been doing their own share. It's just that player's just been a little quicker to pick up those weird fumbles. So we have a timeout here. We got just under 2:30 left on the clock. The Sharks are trying to figure out what can we do to get those 2, maybe even 3 points in this 2 minutes. It's definitely going to be hard, but not impossible. All right, both teams line back up to round out this third and final period. And the Sharks with it. The Sharks with it in their own zone. They definitely need to get it out of there if they want to try to tie this game up. Both teams going for line changes. Try to finish this period out strong. 1:40 left on the clock. Sharks pass it over to themselves. Picked up by the Lady Ducks. And once again, pass over the Sharks. The refs call it safe, but the Lady Ducks just flap their feathers a little faster, able to get to it. Quick line change by the Lady Ducks, so they just need to retain for this last minute or so. Offsides at exactly 1 minute. Sharks send it through center ice. Ducks dish it out. Bounce off the face mask. And that was a Sharks opportunity right there. But the stick was unfortunately still in the air. It wasn't able to wrangle it down and make the shot. And there you go. It seems like the reason why they're getting caught up in those corners is because there's so much ice buildup as we do not Zamboni between periods. Lady Ducks sent it over, met with the stick of a Shark. And the Lady Ducks trying to get one more opportunity. Big shot, big chip in. And gloved down by the Sharks netminder. Big slap shot at the end of the period for the Lady Ducks. The Lady Ducks are going to be winning it for this matchup. Once again, the Lady Ducks 14 squad with 4, and San Jose Sharks 16 squad with 2. So on behalf of my broadcast partner, Nick Burbridge, My name is Andrew Enclosato, so thank you for watching this Black Dog hockey production of the 15th Annual Girls and Women's MLK Tournament. Finally, once again, your final score, 2 for the San Jose Sharks and 4 for the Anaheim Lady Ducks. Please stay tuned. Black Dog Hockey will be having plenty more games for you throughout the weekend.